And we're live, and nobody's watching. Well, there's one person watching. You. Did you thumbs up it? Oh, mother. Oh, hey, Nickel, how's it going, buddy? Nickel's in the chat.
Hi, Nickel.
Good morning, Nickel.
Does that seem like it's still good? Never mind, it's not still good.
I don't know. Put a splash of milk in it.
There. Can you put that down in the sink, please?
I don't know what it is. Transit, good morning.
Good morning, Transit. Hola.
I'm not getting the chat on the...
Buenos tardes.
I'm not getting the chat on the... Oh, wait, hold on, let me see. No, I'm not getting the chat on this.
You're not?
Good morning, amazing girl.
Good morning,
Emerald.
amazing girl, Emerald. When you fry ham, you keep the gravy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Did he say any girls?
I said
any grits. Oh, okay. I couldn't see at the top. I thought it said any girls. Hi, Crazy Day. Scrap metal racing.
now scrap metal, that sounds good actually. Salami and provolone cheese for breakfast. No, actually, that does sound pretty good.
Does anybody else wake up with a stiff back in the mornings?
Nope.
I sure do.
Well, this is...
How come mine's not just showing the chat like it usually does?
Yours isn't?
No, because look, so you have to do that. Like it's not showing it. Like yours.
Oh, I don't know. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing?
American cheese with meatball sub. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can you hand me a chopstick out of or some kind of stir? Some pepper on top. Yeah. Hi, Jamie Cunningham. How are you this morning?
Here, a stir.
Bonbon. Yeah, it's a little too late for your breakfast.
Oh yeah, pepper on top. That would be good. But I'm having a little difficulties with the bacon here this morning because it wasn't...
It's frozen.
It wasn't all the way defrosted.
Cold cream.
What's that?
Cold cream. Cold brew.
Okay. Cold brew.
I mean, it's cold creamer.
Well, I can't see at all. You okay? You know, this thing has a way of hooking up to the wrong Wi-Fi.
It has been cold, Nickel, like super cold. Like we've been down in like the teens during the day.
It's not that bad now. That's for sure. It is not that bad today.
Hey, that one pointless guy. Good morning. Yes, food. Yum, huh?
That sounds like a lot like OTG, huh?
You said rice. Rice is fine. Oh my gosh, I love rice. It's like has been my favorite food since I was a little girl.
Arroz con leche.
That's good too, but that's very fattening. Did anybody else's mother make them cinnamon rice? That's what arroz con leche basically is. Anybody else have cinnamon rice when they were young or now? Brown rice, Nickel. I'm sorry, 888 the Great.
I'm gonna put sugar in mine.
Yes, it's delicious. Look, all you gotta do is make some white rice. You can get the carnation milk in the can, or you can use regular milk, but just use the one in the can. And then add a can of that, and then sugar and cinnamon, and there you go. It's that easy.
But it's not that good for you.
But it's not very good for you.
It's not a breakfast I would recommend to children at all.
No, it's a lot of sugar. Like, that's just a once in a blue moon kind of treat. It's not for, like, every day.
So what's
Tapioca. Is that the stuff they have at the buffets?
tapioca pudding?
You know what I'm talking about? The Chinese and stuff buffets? Don't they have tapioca pudding usually?
Yeah.
That's the one with like the little balls in it?
Yep. Little balls in your pudding.
Puff balls? No, I've never cooked puff balls. We've never cooked puff balls. What are those?
I've cooked puff balls and
Hey Jason, good morning.
puff balls before. Fried puff balls, mushrooms. I have. I like fried puff balls, actually. We don't have any kind of...
That's a spherical mushroom the size of a soccer ball.
Yep, I have cooked puff
There's
balls.
mushrooms the size of soccer balls?
They get pretty big. You got to get them before they dry out.
And you probably can't get them around here, right?
Yeah, I've never seen them around here. I wouldn't eat. You know what you can get here for breakfast? You can get prickly pear fruit or paletas.
Yeah.
I don't know about any other kind of fungi or anything like that around here. But I do know puffballs, and I do know morels and shaggy manes and all those.
I can't tell Constitutional what I eat. He strokes out. He eats healthy, huh? Doesn't he?
I don't know if he eats healthy at all. We haven't discussed diets.
I heard. Okay, so I know you were talking to like someone for a while, and you said that they worked out and they were real healthy and stuff.
Could have been him.
I don't know if it was him or not. Good morning, Silver and Cigars. How are you?
Cigars, yo, what's up, buddy?
You ever worry about melting that plastic spatula?
No, actually I don't, but I should, because I've said it before. With age comes weird shit. You just get weird little ticks. And this is my favorite spatula, and I would probably go absolutely freaking crazy if something happened to it.
Oh, my babies don't have any food.
So, yeah, I don't know what it is about getting older, but you start getting attachments to weird things, and I am attached to that specific spatula for some reason. It's kind of weird.
Ducky. Ducky. Hi, Ducky.
Favorite spatulas, favorite coffee cups. That's just, I don't know what it is about that. Oh, hey, look, I got the chat up now. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my laptop.
LJ, happy Sunday, man.
Hey, LJ.
I'll have to look, LJ. I don't know if we got it or not. LJ's asking about if we got the mail for the recipe for crepes.
Did you email it, LJ? And did you email it to Mr. or Mrs.? Because I will gladly go look right now to see if I can see it. Sometimes I have so much stuff in my email. Okay, let me look. I don't see certain stuff, and I probably just didn't see it. Or there's sometimes where I don't check that email every day. Just because it's not my main email, it's just an email for the channel. You should cook frog legs sometime.
Yeah. Chillilings.
Chillilings.
Chillilings. I don't like frog legs, actually.
Is Transient in the chat?
I thought he was. I thought I seen him.
I was just curious if he was still in overseas.
He probably still is. Martin Johnson, hello, good morning.
Hi, Martin. Thank you for stopping in.
So, we discussed this on our live like a week ago, right? Or whenever it came out.
Okay, I'm going to check right now, LJ.
We were discussing Fort Knox, remember? And
Yeah,
now all of a sudden, everybody, like every channel's got something about Fort Knox on it.
I got it, LJ. Thank you. What do we need? Room temperature. Okay. Wow. Fresh berries. Yum. Thank you, LJ. This sounds amazing. I'm going to make some of these, and I will do it on a live maybe next Sunday. We can make some and do it on a live.
So, Nickel, Fort Knox, Do y'all really think there's gold in it? I don't think there's gold in it. I think that's I think that this gold that they're flying in from London, I think they're restocking Fort Knox with it, and
Well,
as soon as it's over with, and as soon as it's over with, it's going right back.
Fort Knox is near you. Hey, well, can you do a live and go check, Nickel? That'd be really cool.
Nickel, get in your camouflage outfit, head on down to Fort Knox, start low crawling through the bushes, and get us the live action report. Nickel, live from Fort Knox.
You're now on the job. You're now our latest reporter on it. We can only trust you. We can't trust the media.
His 45, yeah. Patton's 45s.
How's everyone's weekend going? Everybody have a good weekend? Hi. I don't want to say your name wrong, but I want to say it's Lucha or Lucia. Anyway, hello to you. Thank you for coming in. She says there's gold in them there buildings.
We can hope, because if there's not, it's going to cause chaos in the in the financial markets. Not that it should.
He's making hash browns today. I like hash browns. They will lie. Yeah. Probably will.
I was thinking about that this morning. Potato cakes. Do you know what potato cakes are? They're like pancakes.
I know.
I've had them a few times.
Yeah, I heard that it was about to crash. Gold and silver are about to go up.
And they have been.
Like, go up, like, a little bit significantly. Not like, I'm not trying to sit here and say it's going to be...
To the moon?
To the moon, but...
It's not going to be to the moon. It's just going to go up a little.
Yeah, LJ, I think so too, and I don't know, I think the Grand Canyon holds a lot of secrets.
Oh, the pyramids of the Grand Canyon.
Hey, me and LJ know what's up. We are wise ones. You guys, like, ever watch, like, a space documentary or see, like, a photo of the Milky Way? I was just telling Mr. West Texas this last night. Or somebody.
It was
Maybe
me.
It was one of my girls. It was him, okay. Like, have you ever just looked and been like, wow, like, there's this huge universe, there's so much out there, and we're gonna always be stuck on this planet. Well, at least for right now we are. Kind of depressing.
Why?
Yeah, I think so too. I heard that there's a place in New York that has some, and I think a lot of it is missing.
Oh, you like that sizzling sound. I love that sizzling sound.
LJ, I'm with you. I think that they've got some A lot of stuff going on over there.
Well, I think that when
Well, I bet you she did. I bet you she did. That these politicians getting a trade needs to come to an end.
trading stocks,
Yes,
oh yeah,
it needs to come to an end. We've had enough of them getting rich off of insider
insider trading.
information. Sick of it. I mean, these people are, their salaries are what, 250,000 a year, and they're like
Or less.
300 million. They got 300 million in the bank. Yeah, the New
That
Jersey
New Jersey
senator
senator.
had gold. Yep.
That he got from the Saudis. Man, that's big. That's big.
In his closet. Yeah. So.
I would have kept it somewhere besides my closet. Hell, I'd have just kept it at the vault. I think that a lot of that gold's in Nakatomi Plaza. And yet, Fulio, you're right, man. They have no guilt. These people have no guilt, no conscience, no morals, no ethics. They don't give two shits what they do.
They don't even. Not gonna go there. Good morning, Herman.
Herman, good morning, man. But as far as all that goes, that they
Hello, Great Lakes Joe. How are you?
good morning. I don't know yet. I thought we were gonna have pancakes, maybe. I don't know. Mini pancakes. It looks like we're just gonna have breakfast and
I might make waffles.
waffles.
Pancakes or waffles? Let's do a vote. I know that does sound good, but I don't have any blueberries. I don't even have any frozen ones. Blueberry pancakes are my favorite. Oh, thank you, Jay. You're awesome. I appreciate you. We
Jay,
appreciate
good
you.
morning, man. Come on. Oh, get.
Nickel putt.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
He let the dog out. He let the dog out and forgot that our alarm was still on.
I let him out earlier. I don't know.
There's no way you let him out.
Maybe I didn't. That alarm's kick ass, though.
Anyway, he put waffles with syrup. Don't tell Constitutional.
That alarm's pretty damn sweet.
Julio, West Texas, yes.
I like it.
Are you asking if we're in West Texas?
Unfortunately.
Because if you are, we are. If you're asking that.
Sorry, kids. Dad let the alarm go loose.
He woke up our kids.
Oh, so the metals market, man, it's just going nuts, right? And
Oh, are you here in West Texas, Julio? Did you move here, or are you just saying you're from Texas? Food, Patriots, bacon, bacon. Yeah, LJ, what did they say that like so many hundred plane loads flew from the Vatican here? Oh, you moved to Utah, okay. What
Oh, so I'm so sorry.
what was wrong with Texas, Julio? I mean, not that I'm sure Utah's way gorgeous, but
Well, one of the perks to living in Utah would be you can have more than one wife.
I was getting ready for you to say that. I knew when you started your sentence you were gonna say that. You really think that's a perk?
No, not at all.
Because we can go find you a couple more wives and see if you have sanity after that.
No, my sanity's hanging on to the thread as it is.
In Idaho, 4 out of 10 homeowners renters are being evicted. Why is that? Oh, they couldn't find work. Dang it! Y'all should have moved to West Texas. No, y'all shouldn't have. It's pretty ugly here.
You know, it is, but I was talking to my son last night, and in Oregon, he's in Oregon, and he was looking for an apartment because a 3-bedroom house over there is like $400,000. Like this house right here that we're in Oregon would be probably closer to 500,000.
So,
I mean, it used to be that if you lived in a house that was $1 million, you were living in a mansion, right?
LJ says his nephew has 4 wives. He's Mormon. What a headache for him.
Yeah, I could only imagine.
LJ knows what's up. He's had some ex-wives. I almost said the same thing on Valentine's Day.
How many stackers, silver or gold stackers, do we have in the chat this morning? I know Nickel is. Jay, I think you do stack a little bit. LJ, I know you do.
What? Wait, hold on. What does he mean by that? I'm not.
I guess I didn't read it.
You know, it's funny that we mentioned you mentioned that. It's so funny that you mentioned you can have more than one wife because just last night, Mom was telling me about how some Mormons, which you will never hear me say anything bad about a Mormon because they were angels to me at one point in my life, like literal angels. And they were young too. They were these young kids that have to go around and like
They were looking at you like a future wife.
well, it was girls.
Oh,
They were my
okay.
neighbors.
Oh well, then
Maybe I mean I don't think they were looking at me as a future wife, but they, you know, you never know. Anyway, she was talking to. Okay, so anyway, she saw somebody sitting at a truck was sitting at their gate, and so she told Adrian, she's like, run upstairs and run downstairs and go see who's out there, and he was upstairs, and she said he came running down the stairs and went out there, and it was. She said she couldn't see who he was talking to, and so she finally like just walked outside to see who it was because he was out there for a long time, and it was 2 Mormons, and she said that him last night. She goes, well, she goes, you the one good thing about being a Mormon is you can have more than one wife. It's funny that she said that and then you said that today.
Yeah. I don't want one. I don't want another one.
You already have one.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Herman
Herman
would
would
have
have
10
10 wives.
Herman, you'd have a lot of kids if you had 10 wives. Those men have a lot of kids usually.
You know, I don't. As far as religion goes, if we're going to talk a little bit about religion,
Stacking, but taking a break for a few months.
I
I
think
said that last month, and it's addicting.
I think whatever your beliefs are, as long as they make you a better person,
Oh my gosh,
then
Herman,
so be
yes.
it. You know?
I forgot you do have 11 kids. You'd have like.
Jay, take it easy, man. Have a blessed Sunday.
Bye,
a
Jay.
blessed week.
Thank you for stopping in. Have a blessed day and week.
But I think whatever it is that you follow and live by, as long as it makes you a better person,
Hey,
then
Dragon,
there ain't
how are
nothing
you?
wrong with that.
This is finally a normal stream.
Oh,
Consti-
maybe.
He says constitutional needs 10 wives.
I'm not gonna say nothing about my buddy.
It's just funny.
I think he's a part of that He-Man Woman's Haters Club.
Hello, Sudha. Did I say that right? Sudha Gupta.
They've been in the chat before. Uh-oh.
How are you this morning?
Where's the stirring spoon? Good morning, David Richardson. Good morning, David. So, as far as I was asking,
Hold on, Dave. I did not know that. Thank you for that tip.
what's that?
Have you tried dusting your grated potato in flour? It helps bind the hash brown better.
Dusting it with what?
Flour.
Flour?
Flour. Yeah.
No, but that's a good idea. Might want to try that. I think I mean we could probably try that right now. So I was saying, I know there's a few more stackers in the chat now, silver and gold
Is that too sweet
stackers.
for you?
I put a little touch of leche in it. That's okay there.
Number 1 copper, 2 nickel, 3 silver, 4 lead.
Have y'all been to your LCS? Are they buying or selling?
Good question, Julio.
What's that?
Before or while cooking? Yes, they are, nickel. They are. Your next ex-wife gets a prenup? Yeah, that'd be a good idea, LJ.
Nickel, yeah, everybody's, from what I've seen, there's a lot of people still buying right now. And I've watched different channels, people going around, you know, my LCS ain't buying, or these LCSs aren't buying silver. You're going to have a hard time selling your silver, and nobody's buying it, and the LCS is having their inventory's too high. And I tell you, yesterday I was in the vault just visiting, and somehow I always kind of end up working there for a little bit. And this gentleman walked in,
Bye, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping in.
and
Have a great evening and night.
he bought 3 100-ounce bars like it was nothing. You see that?
Really, Herman? Are you talking about the Egyptian ankh?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, I might be interested if Mr. West Texas is okay with it. LJ, he says 5th time's a charm. Know any redheads? I do, but they're already married. But I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. So, oh, you sold your gold coins, Julio? LJ, have you heard about them saying that the Pope's really sick and that they're already rehearsing for his funeral?
Scrap Metal Racing, LCS, the local coin shop. People are, I mean, regardless of what you're seeing or hearing on other channels, people are still buying. Coin shops are still buying silver back from people, you know, and
Dang, LJ, that's awesome. He's there's a gal in his Bible study that he's been taking out some.
but what?
LJ says there's a gal in his Bible study that he's been taking out some.
Yeah. You know,
Pneumonia spell, yeah, that's what I heard too. The previous pope is still alive. You know, LJ, I was gonna ask you that. Do you think that he's just being arrested? Because I think so too. I think that's what it is. I think he's being arrested. Okay, so there's the black, the gray, and the white pope, right? The Orsini, I think the Orsini is I think the highest up one is the gray, and it's the Orsini, an Orsini.
Julio, you can buy small pieces of gold, you know, little 1 gram bars or
Yeah, Julio.
tenth ounce coins.
You can buy fractional.
You can buy fractional gold. It's not as expensive.
So I don't have a whole ounce as just a whole ounce, but I do have fractional that adds up to an ounce.
Probably a little bit more now.
Yeah, or more.
You know, this guy at work was telling me that he watches these and that I need to turn the heat up on the bacon.
Scrap metal racing, you see what he put?
Scrap metal racing, wow, that's a pretty steep jump, especially if he's wanting 6 over spot on generic. Man, I
Yeah, LJ, I have a bunch of those like 1 gram little bars.
You got some Mexican gold too.
That's right, dark to light.
I picked this up yesterday, this little 5-ounce bar of silver, and I think I paid 30 5 for it. So it's about $2 over.
LJ, I've been waiting for years for what's happening now to happen. I'm sure you have too. Like, it's so awesome to see it actually happening, like right in front of us and like at warp speed. Gram bars are great. Soon will be equal to 100 bill.
Yeah, the little 1 gram bars definitely. I mean, they're close to, $100 of.
Yeah. I thought they were more than 100.
The 1 grammers? No, I get them for 95.
Oh. They're 94 now. Yeah. But
But if you buy them at an LCS, or if you buy them, they're going to be just a touch over 100.
yeah, Nickel, he will.
And
definitely
yes,
do
I
that.
am going to save the bacon grease.
But let me tell you something. I made some hash browns for the kids, and I used that bacon grease. They did not taste good.
Well, this bacon grease?
I think I used too much.
Maybe.
Did you put pepper on them?
The hash brown?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he did. He said he put it, Nickel.
Hey, this ain't cooking with Bobby Flay or none of that jazz. This is cooking with West Texas, and that's how I do things. Do you all worry about stuff like cross-contamination when you cook?
I do when I'm cooking like pork, like sausage or bacon,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still raw.
Mm-hmm.
I always think like, okay, what if this touched the raw part, but now this other part's cooked, and I need to flip it? You know what I mean? I always think about that.
I kind of don't.
Save that rancid bacon juice to dip your crappy rig, or also scent your catfish bait.
Crappie rig? The hell are you talking about?
Crappie.
Crappie.
I meant to say crappie. I realized it after I said it. But
Ooh, look at this smoke.
yeah, Nickel, I usually will just get another one. And
LJ, I wish there was a place to fish around here.
what do you mean? You got a pond right up the road.
What pond? Comanche Troll Pond. Oh, wait. Yeah, right. Those awesome fish we have there.
So we have this not pretty nice little pond up the street at the end. Actually, at the end of our road, like our road actually, like if you kept driving straight, you'd drive down into it if we didn't have a gate. We have no lake. No lake. Our closest lake is 2 hours away.
I guess I don't need that no more. Yeah, and even then, I wouldn't trust the fish that come out of it.
Girls, pancakes or waffles? I didn't always want pancakes.
Pancakes are easier, I think.
Yeah, they are. I was just thinking I could sit here and do it if it was waffles. Yep, LJ, you live on Lake Levon? Is that how you say that? Egos are easy. Oh yeah, that's those got tons of preservatives and stuff. We're wanting to start trying to feed our kids
less sugar. As we're talking about pancakes or
Less
waffles.
sugar, less chemicals, less processed stuff.
The bacon, the sausage is
Yes, Julio, we
processed.
live in the Midland, Odessa area. Yes, sir, you're right. We have too many cop sheriffs around y'all's neighborhood. Well, to be honest with you, we have about 5 cops that live on our street. We have one that's just 2 doors down. He's a detective. Another cop next door to him, and then down, we have a really long, it's like a really long street. And at the other, really long, it goes all the ways through Odessa.
Pretty much,
street.
yeah.
Good morning, Vegas. Anyway, we do have a lot of cops. You're right.
There is a lot of cops here. The crazy thing is that
LJ, have you ever?
even the cops have had their cars broken into on this street.
Yeah, they have. People are crazy here. LJ, have you ever been to this area or looked at it? If you just like Google mapped it, you'd see that we live in the armpit of Texas. In East Texas, yeah. Herman's like, I'm staying out of y'all's hood.
Oh man.
Herman, you're funny.
I mean, we ain't down in the south side of Midland with Nino America, but
Oh, Julio, yeah.
ask Herman, he knows Nino.
Oh, LJ, that'd be amazing if you did that.
It's honestly, it's something that's kind of kept under the rug. It's weird. Um, when I was in Oregon, the mayor and the chief of police in Bend, Oregon, they came out and had like a little media thing. How Bend, Oregon does not have a HT problem. Bend, Oregon we don't have that in our community. And like that next weekend, they caught some woman and her boyfriend with the 15-year-old. And they were still the mayor and the chief of police were still like denying it. It's crazy, and it's here. It's all of it's here, and they don't seem to want to do anything about it. I mean, Highway 80, all those hotels on Highway 80, chock full of them, full of it, trafficking. And I mean, they could just swoop in there and do a raid, and it'll be over with. The whole hotel place would be closed down.
Well, they just saved a bunch of kids in Midland.
Yeah.
They just saved a lot of kids. Yeah, it'd be hard to consult with that, LJ. I don't know. You'd have to be a pretty tough individual.
A tough-minded individual.
That's a lot of psychological. And
Julio, that's good. There's no.
Yeah, that's good. Awesome. Very, very good, Julio. Those Mormon people that you're probably living amongst, they are really good people. They do have good hearts.
And like I said, it doesn't really matter a whole heck of a lot what you believe in, as long as what you believe in makes you a better person.
Exactly. Wow, LJ, that's impressive. He just retired from DPS Sinaloa Cartel Task Force last November. Wow.
I forgot LJ is from Texas.
15 years. Well, LJ, I commend your profession. It's a hard job. That's a scary job when it involves the cartels. Yes, that's right. Thank you for
So
protecting the
did you
world.
figure out what you wanted to do for breakfast? Vegas, good morning.
So LJ, you really know what's up.
I guess I'm gonna make more hash browns.
Why is that not enough?
I don't know if it's gonna be enough or not.
Do you want me to make a pancake?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Well,
I gotta mix it. I gotta mix the batter.
this right here is facing to where nobody's gonna see your pretty face.
Do we have German ancestors?
No,
I don't.
we don't.
I don't think I do. I think my family's Italian and Irish and French on my mom's side.
Excuse me.
Look,
Oh,
oh, it looks like your grandma's cooking. Yeah, Nickel, he makes a lot sometimes, but a lot of times it gets all eaten too. When you have kids, they eat a lot.
I made. What did I make last weekend? French toast, right? I made French toast, and
Thank you.
I didn't get any. Remember, I didn't get no breakfast last weekend.
Thank you, Julio. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Have a wonderful week.
Stopping in. Everybody's getting hungry.
We do not have any German in us. I would say, more Native American than Mexican, Hispanic. Miss West Texas is got dark hair and brown eyes, and
I'm half.
her dad's her dad was Mexican. LJ, the lion does eat first. But my Marine Corps background says that leadership eats last.
Oh, then I'll eat last. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, well, I always LJ, I serve him first every night, and you know I do.
You do, but usually it's because the kids don't want to eat.
That's not true at all.
So sometimes they don't. How do you mean that's not true? When I come home from work and I sit down, you have my plate ready. Yes, you do. But you go to feed them, and they're like, "We're not hungry yet."
Sometimes they do, yeah. How do you call the dish?
Sausage and bacon. What?
Your kids have 4 legs? Jason says, fix your lady a plate.
I will.
Thank you, Jason.
What kind of eggs do you want? Oh, they ate all of it.
Vegas, I have a lot of 4-legged children.
Oh, don't you? Yes, you do. I don't need all that no more. I'm not going to do what I was going to do with it anyways.
I've got a lot of kids and a lot of 4-legged kids. No, we just have 4 kids. Or I just have 4 kids. And let's see, 4 cats and 1 dog, and then 12 outside cats. That aren't mine, but I feed because I have a good heart. But I shouldn't be feeding them because I could get ticketed by the city.
You what?
Golden Retriever and 2 Shepherds. Wow, beautiful dogs.
We have 1 lazy husky.
Hi, Chris in Virginia.
Chris in Virginia, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. I need to, what's that for?
I was gonna make some eggs too.
Okay, I need to mix the batter somewhere.
Start mixing. You can mix it right here. Right here. These will be for me because I don't do
You have
pancakes.
2 pits and a wife? That's what Vegas said. Well, I'd be,
You know,
I'd be scared of your wife. Never the pits.
you know, they have a lot of coin shows in Vegas. Or sometimes in Las Vegas, and I would love to go to a coin show.
I have 4 dogs, also children, ducks, cattle, and a herd of feral sheep that come graze once in a while. That's cool, LJ.
I would love to go to a coin show.
LJ, mad respect for you, dude. Like, mad respect, for real. I'm glad you told us that.
What's that?
I mean, I already respected you, but just like knowing what you did for a living, man. Oh yeah. He said, I'm not sure who is more spoiled or who is more dangerous, but I love them all. Vegas. He said the next Vegas show's in July. You want to go to one of those coin shows? I'll let you fly down there and go to one.
No, you won't.
I'll let you fly down there and go to one. Oh, I'm just kidding.
That's funny that you say that. I would love to go, but what am I doing here? Holy shit!
You don't even know what he's doing, Jason. It's an omelet.
But it's I really. Oh well.
Louisville has a lot of trade shows. Are there any in Texas?
There is, but it's like everything here is like a 6-hour drive
LJ
away.
says they have one in Tyler, Texas.
How far away is Tyler from here?
How far is Tyler from West Texas, LJ? Do you know?
It's like 5 hours, 6 hours.
I think it's only like 4. Maybe I'm
Hell.
wrong. Hold on, I'll figure it out. I'll take that. You might be right. I don't know. Isn't Tyler near Dallas?
It's over there somewhere in East Texas. I know that.
Yeah. Tyler, Texas is.
Jason, it depends. If I'm driving too long, it's east of Dallas. If I'm driving too long, my lower back will start doing a number on me.
Oh, you're right. It's 6 hours. Well, that's still not too bad.
6 hours ain't too bad. You do remember the time we drove to Camp Verde, Arizona, and it was a 9-hour drive, and it turned into 16 hours?
Well, you could go by yourself.
I mean, it's literally. We did a full-on drive to up there between Phoenix and Flagstaff.
Okay,
And it says 9 hours.
let me tell y'all something though. Okay, we had 2 babies. Okay, 1 4-year-old at the time. Or no, we had our girls were like 2 years old. Our son was like 5 or 6. And we were pulling a flatbed trailer with my oldest son. I think he was like 16 at the time. We were pulling a car over there for him. So, of course, it took long. We had babies and we were pulling a car.
Yeah, well.
It's a big difference when you don't have babies and you're not pulling a car.
You want to come over and mix the pancakes? Not a traditional looking omelet, but it's an omelet nonetheless. I drove 16 hours straight.
I gotta get my glasses.
Kibble and tuna. I like. That's probably done. Uh-oh.
My glasses. Where my glasses at? Baby, how can I make my chat bigger? Like
Ouch.
yours? How can I do my chat like yours?
I don't know, but that'll teach me from grabbing a.
You always burn yourself
Well,
when you're doing these.
Because I don't use.
From Louisville to Houston, that's a long way.
I don't use the proper PPE when I cook, and I tend to bypass the oven mitts for just bare hands. And I tend to get burned.
Mr. West Texas a glutton for punishment.
Yeah. I always make a pretty good, decent sized breakfast.
You know, Jason, I'm not a huge breakfast person, so I do eat because, I mean, out of respect for him cooking it. And he does cook really good, but I'm not a big breakfast eater. I could go without it. Are you serious, LJ? Disgusting.
Sunday is my only day off, and it's the only time I ever have to cook.
He said the chief of police in Houston got busted for SA and kid pics.
Probably.
That doesn't surprise me anymore, LJ. This world is so effed. But there's good coming. We know that, LJ. We're fixing to start seeing a lot of arrests. Y'all remember me saying this. We are fixing to start seeing a lot. He burnt himself again, y'all. Baby, don't touch anything. Just
Where's the...
get me the, since you're over there, get me the mix in the pantry.
There you go.
You would be bigger than Orson Welles? Yeah, well, we're getting there.
We're not skinny. We're not skinny.
We're not skinny.
Anymore.
Yeah, LJ. Cool that burn with mustard. Mustard, okay. Also, egg whites is supposed to work for that too, but I've never heard mustard. We're gonna have to try that.
Cold water.
Nichols says baking soda. Like, do we like just the powder or like mix it with water? Nickel.
Cold water. That's it.
Cold water is not gonna. You know what? I'm gonna just order some burn gel off Amazon.
Cold water takes the burn out. People say put butter on it, but butter locks in the heat.
Make a cake. He says get some baking soda, make a cake. Baking soda is good for bee stings. Well, let me tell y'all something. One time we were at my neighbor's, just like talking to them, and a bee just came right up and landed on Mr. West Texas' temple of his head and stung him.
Yeah, out of
So
nowhere.
you talk
Some
about
bitch.
pain. I've never seen him in that much pain.
Some bitch just came right out of nowhere and got me.
Ever had a dessert burrito? No, I have not, Jason. What is that?
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. He got stung in his temple. Like, you could tell he was in so much pain.
You know,
Yeah, you had a headache for hours after that, huh?
You know what's crazy about
Meat
all that
tenderized over at second round for beasties. Hi, Emerald.
is
Okay. Let's see.
when I was a kid, I could go up to a hornet's like a yellow jacket's nest, poke it with a stick, and just stand there, and I wouldn't get stung.
Well, the bee must have.
There was a rancher that had
The bees.
there was a rancher that had some hives, and I could just walk up to the hive and mess with it and not get stung. And I guess now I'm not that way. I'm gonna move some of this stuff real quick because
My friend that I went to school with, he does the beehive removal and like relocating them.
yeah, that would be fun. See, I would like a job like that. I don't really like the jobs that I do anymore.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome job.
What's that?
Like doing that.
Yeah. People might not know this about me because, you know, I'm a meat eater and all that, but and like a hunter and all that, but I'm really all about preserving nature.
Thank you, Vegas.
Know,
That's so comforting.
What's that?
That's good to know. Thank you.
Good
to know we know good people and places.
You know, I went to Vegas before. I spent about a week there one time, and you know how much I gambled? I gambled $30.
Yeah, but you went with kids.
Yeah.
So, Nickel, it's funny that you say Yellow Jackets because where I went to the small town that I'm from, our mascot was the Yellow Jacket.
Kermit Yellow Jackets. Look, is that the pan you use for pancakes?
Yeah, I can.
You know, I'm gonna eat this now because I don't really like pancakes too much.
No, you're not a big sweet eater for breakfast.
No.
Texas Wildlife and Forestry is hiring rangers. He would love that job. He would always want to be at work.
I have a friend that works for the state. He's out of Albany, and
That sounds good, Jason.
he's a trapper. He's a trapper / hunter for the state of Texas.
Bye, Jason. Thank you for the idea. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Have a blessed day.
Have a great week. Hey, do we have any salsa?
Yes.
Where? Oh, right there in front, huh?
If it was a snake, it would have bit you. I always have to say that to you. 1 cup of milk.
Where do you get this Hatch Valley Tomatillo salsa?
Store. Hey, there's nothing like Hatch green chili.
There you go. That's my breakfast.
Oh, that looks good.
It does, huh? Don't you wish you were having something like that?
Well, why didn't you make me one?
Because you wanted pancakes.
I did not want pancakes. I was making pancakes for the kids. Thank you, Vegas. Have a good breakfast. Have a blessed day. Thank you for visiting with us for a little bit. I'm going to make pancakes, y'all. I'm just mixing. Sorry you're looking at just a pan. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
You're gonna need an egg in that, right? Vegas, have a good day, man.
Weekend almost over. Weekends go too fast. Time seems to be speeding up. I don't know if it's because we're getting old.
Because we're getting older.
I tell my kids, man, enjoy your youth. Because it doesn't last very long.
Nope.
And then you're old and decrepit like us.
I don't know about decrepit, but we're old.
Well, I'm not that old. You're old.
Speaking about old, I got a birthday coming up.
You do?
Yeah. What am I gonna get for my birthday?
What? When's your birthday?
What?
When's your
I
birthday?
don't know.
See how that feels?
What?
Me not, I do know when your birthday is, but me, like, not knowing your birthday, like, you never memorized mine.
Yours was August 25th.
Well, I don't believe it. You remember.
Mine's coming up. What do I want for my birthday?
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Sorry, Nickel, I'm fixing to make some pancakes. Just hold
No.
tight. I'm mixing it.
And I'm eating.
They're like, what are we looking at here?
Yep.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
And
mixing the pancake batter.
And I'm glad I turned that fire down on that empty pan and that empty skillet, because it would have definitely burnt up. That was good. You can throw a coat of oil on that or something. How many you plan on making?
You love it so much, you're grunting.
I'm hungry.
Hold on, y'all. I don't guess you saw Transit.
No, I guess I missed them. Well, I was having problems in the beginning with the chat. LJ, I don't know if you heard me, but I got an old Marine Corps buddy of mine that lives over out of Albany, and he traps and hunts for the state. So he gets to go on all these big Texas ranches and get rid of varmints for them. Pigs, mountain lions, little coyotes, all that stuff.
Let's do
That would be
two of silver buffaloes.
Nickel, I should buy a tube of silver buffaloes.
For me, you say? You should buy one for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks good right there. Oh yeah, for my birthday. You have to turn the fire on.
I know.
Yeah, I don't usually I get what, a 5-ounce bar or so. I don't know.
What happened? Is mine not working anymore?
Your battery probably died.
No, but look.
Nickel says Merc Dimes.
Oh, I love Merc Dimes. Why is my... Look, I moved the pan and why is it still stuck?
Oh, there's a delay on your end. Just keep talking, baby. Just keep talking.
Delay my...
Mix them
But-
biscuits. Mix them biscuits. Buttermilk biscuits. Yuck, yuck. You never heard that song, Sir Mix-a-Lot? Buttermilk biscuits?
Yes, but the way you went... Hoo, hoo.
Well, that's what he does in the song.
Oh, yeah, I don't want Paramount Plus, you turds.
Ah, no. No Ron Mean Coins. That son bitch is still pushing that.
Oh, y'all, don't get him started on Ron.
People are dropping him like a bad habit, and he just keeps spitting out that shit. But I will say that the other day it was down to like 3 cents, and it jumped up to 5 cents, and some people made a little bit of money on that. Babe got back. But what was I saying? I forgot what the hell I was saying. I don't ever forget what I'm saying.
You just did.
Well, I'll tell you what. They wanna keep going after this hot Tua girl for what supposedly she did. Now you gotta understand, that girl was dirt poor. Only claim to fame was some stupid saying she said when she was drunk. Somebody else got a hold of her and said, hey, let's do this meme coin about you. We'll make millions. And I think it was the people that were handling it that did pull the whole rug pull pump and dump. Now, Ronnie, this dude already had money, right? Supposedly he already had he's a millionaire. He's got some bucks, right?
Herman baby got back.
He did this meme coin. And I don't think the guy's a 100% dummy like some 21-year-old hot Tua girl.
No, I think he knows what he's doing.
He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing.
No, but you know what? That Tua girl, when people were trying to question her, she was being a little bee about it.
I would be too.
She's not innocent by any means. You can't just because she's a girl say, oh, well, she didn't know.
I'm not saying it because she's a girl. I'm saying it because she's stupid.
Yeah, and she knew what she was doing. Trust me.
I'm just saying she unless she's just playing dumb.
She is pretty dumb, but she was being a little bee when people are like, what the hell did you just do to us? She wouldn't talk to nobody. She was just being a little bee, man.
Her handlers probably told her not to talk to anybody.
Okay, y'all. Here goes nothing.
Well, oh, you put it on the part with no oil on it.
And I can't help it, baby. The oil just spreads out.
Man, I got you.
I don't know. This pan must be bowed a little bit.
I got you an expensive set of pans, and you still want to use the old shit.
Well, where's my new pans?
I have no idea.
This is the one you got out for me.
Oh, that's the one I got out for me for hash browns.
Well, you said you want to use this one. Y'all, I have this way too high. I just realized that.
Oh, look, it worked good though. Dang. Use copper.
I need to flip it.
Uh,
This is where, see, that always does that splat, like it splats down and it.
Silver selling machine. Hello, good morning or afternoon or whatever it is, wherever you're from. Copper. I wouldn't copper leave a different taste to it? I'm not sure. Right? There's a lot of people that are using copper now.
See how it's so brown?
Yeah.
Because I had the oil too high.
Well, that damn pancakes looks good.
I need a plate. You want one?
No, it'll ruin my diet.
Okay, y'all, there's the first one.
Looks good. It looks spectacular. Spectacular. Oh, look at the slow pour. Oh, wow. What do you call that technique there?
Dumping your batter in.
Bellows. Good morning, Bellows.
Morning, Bellows.
Now, next weekend, I want you to do an Uncle Buck style pancake.
What's an Uncle Buck style pancake?
You watched Uncle Buck.
Baby, I don't remember. I don't even think I have. I mean, I know that's that movie with John Candy, but I don't think I've ever watched it. I don't know. Maybe I have.
The Uncle Buck style pancake where he's using the snow shovel to flip it.
More like, what is this technique? That's what you should be asking. Got to make sure them edges are
Crispy.
and cooked through before you flip it.
Nickel, I did not know they made a TV show. You see that little crispy ring you got going around there? I love that. Oh gosh, do I love that. That's delicious. Man, you're making me want pancakes now. But I don't want pancakes. So,
Herman, I'm interested in those onks, by the way. I would like to buy them from you. Please make sure West Texas gets a pancake. I will.
I'll try one, I guess. We got any real maple syrup? Ooh,
Yeah, I bought you some, remember?
The ass end of that pancake don't look too great.
What's wrong with the booty?
Look at it. It's wrecked.
I knew he would criticize me. I was waiting for it.
Right, that's a good question. We have chocolate chips, don't we?
We do, but I don't know.
No,
There's
that's
a lot
too
of
much
sugar.
sugar.
There's too much sugar.
Hey, you need to get a substitute for canola oil. That seed oil.
Yeah, I am. After I finish this, I'm done using it.
Seed
Maybe we
oil?
should just throw that one away, actually.
Seed oil is just horrible. We need to come up with something different. We talked about
Churros.
blueberries earlier.
Churros. Yeah, I wish I had blueberries, Ryan. That'd be amazing.
That cat's meowing at me.
She's hungry. My chonkers. I don't know if you've ever seen our fat cat, but she meows when she's hungry, and she knows exactly when it's time to eat. She knows it in the morning and in the evening. She knows when to come over and start crying. I should have fed him before I started this, but
That's all right. Avocado oil. Have we tried avocado?
I do have coconut oil. Never tried avocado oil, but I was making a mental note to buy some because I
And
wanted to try it.
this pancake frying technique you're using here, would you call that the rock the boat?
Maybe rock the pan, whatever. You know, this pan's a little bowed in the middle.
Huh?
This pan's a little bowed in the middle,
Yeah,
and
I see
therefore I have to do
Therefore,
this.
you got to rock the pan a little bit.
Oh, yeah, rock the boat. Rock
520, 5W20. I wonder if it would taste the same.
What's that? What's 5W20?
It's motor oil.
Oh. Yeah, LJ, you're right.
Scrapping metal. Yeah. Oh boy, butter and brown sugar. Y'all have y'all seen that the Walmart J? What are you pawing at me for, doggy?
What's outside?
He came from outside. They have
He's a
buckets.
turd. I need to turn this down. It's still.
Buckets of bacon grease. You can buy a bucket of bacon grease.
You can buy beef fat too.
Beef tallow.
Beef tallow, yeah.
What do you want? Oh, he wanted attention.
Yeah, Ryan. You should have seen what Mr. West Texas had just cooked.
What do you want?
He made an omelet, and
We're not going for a walk
sausage,
yet.
bacon, hash browns. It looked really good. I'm making our kids these pancakes. Although this one looks a little
We'll go here in a little bit, okay?
little too crispy, so I turned down the oil.
Don't get excited yet. We'll go in a little bit. Sorry, y'all. I'm talking to my dog. And I talk to my dog like he's a kid because
He is a kid.
somewhere along the lines I heard that dogs have the brain capacity of like a toddler.
Yeah,
Right.
3 to 4 year old.
So he remembers things like
Hey, Transit. We're
Transit,
just talking
good
about
morning.
you. How are you?
Bubba's,
We're like, where's
okay.
Transit this morning?
We'll go. It's not morning over there.
Bellows, how are you doing, dear? Sausage gravy made with maple sausage.
That sounds delicious.
He bought some silver in the Philippines.
Nice. I like it. Mine silver anywhere is good.
This I made this a little too thick.
That's all right. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be Would you quit? We'll go here in a second. Okay?
Oh, I'm making this one all weird looking. This is gonna be a weirdo one. This is the one you can eat. Just kidding.
Ryan, that does sound good. And you know what? That's one thing that I miss about. I mean, you just can't get fresh seafood here in West Texas. Maybe HEB, but
What you mean? We got the freshest seafood in Odessa.
bacon wrapped scallops. Oh, that sounds so good. Fresh oysters, like fresh oysters on a barbecue with garlic butter sauce. Have you ever had that?
Who are you talking about, Nickel? Chico. Okay, is that one of your dogs? Chico had the capacity of Satan. That's funny. Sorry, I'm trying to read y'all's comments while I'm doing this. Oh, I was fixing to talk about something, and I lost I lost focus. You're talking about seafood. See, this one looks better because I.
Crab cakes. I love crab. Good, nice, good bowl of clam chowder. There's a there's a there's a restaurant right there on the beach of over in Seaside, Oregon, and you could sit like if you sit closest to the ocean, the waves would come up and hit the like hit they would break on the side, not on the side of the building, but
Mm-hmm.
they would break right there, and the waves would kind of come up and hit the windows. The water would hit the window and stuff. It was so awesome. LJ, that sounds really good, especially if you get some big old slabs. I haven't been fishing in 10 years, right? Something like that.
Yeah. They're making boiled crawfish at HEB today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's go get some.
But I haven't been fishing in about 10 years, and the last fish I caught was a 40, uh, 35 to 40 pound flathead. You remember that?
When Gonzalez?
Yep.
Yeah, you caught a lot of fish over there. Did you ever, you know what, that alligator gar, remember?
Yeah.
That was crazy looking. I never knew those existed till he caught one. When Mr. West Texas caught one.
Transit, go for it, buddy. I don't know if I would.
What?
He wants to eat balut. His wife wants him to eat balut.
It would be dinner food for me, Ryan. What was it? Deep sea fishing, West Texas.
Um,
Mine would be dinner, Ryan.
Dinner, and it would be ribeyes.
Dinner, and it would be lobster.
Ribeyes.
Lobster and
Lobster. That's the cockroach of the sea.
lobster and caviar. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
The Transit's already. He's a little tipsy. Was it?
You feeling
No,
good,
Bellows.
Transit?
It was out of the Guadalupe River there along over there by Gonzales, Texas.
Transit, are you in the club getting tipsy?
Hibachi. I like
Hey, Herman,
a good hibachi.
are you a part of that Facebook group, WTF? Wait,
Yeah. What the F West Texas?
what the F? You know, do you know what I'm talking about, Herman? Just say yes or no if you do or you don't. It's okay.
One tequila shot. Transit. I had a shot. There's a shopping mall, and I know there's probably more than one in Manila, but there's a shopping mall that I went to in Manila for my birthday, and we ate at an Outback Steakhouse. It was like on the 4th floor of the shopping mall, and right next to it was a cigar shop with alcohol, different alcohols. And
Let me guess, you got drunk.
I did not get drunk.
Oh.
Not there anyways, but
I bet you did.
we were in that cigar shop and it was my birthday, and one of my friends told the guy behind the bar, says, get him a shot of the nastiest, most disgusting alcohol you have. Mind you, I hadn't drank at all at this point, and I took that shot and I had the
Oh, Herman, you share your FB with your wifey? That's cute.
anyhow, it was so nasty that I thought I was gonna hurl for like an hour and a half.
Well, Herman, ask her if she knows WTF West Texas, because there is a brawl that broke out last night at a club at La Playa. I think it's at La Playa. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's like a gay bar there now or something, but I think it was transvestites. Anyway, it's pretty hilarious.
So, long story short, there's a Facebook group here that's kind of local. It's called WTF West Texas
It just talks about the gossip.
or WTF Odessa or something like that. And apparently last night there was a all-out brawl, but it was a bunch of tees out there in the parking lot.
Did you see what LJ put about his gator, the gar? That was nice of you to let it go.
Wow, LJ, that's huge.
Okay, you can continue. Continue with the
So
ghetto,
there
the ghetto
was
fight story.
there's a big brawl there, a bunch of tees, which was kind of shocking. Anyways, I didn't realize there was that many tees here in Odessa, but apparently there is.
Sorry, was I not supposed to say that word? Huh?
I don't know. I don't know what you can and can't say.
Trans, whatever.
LJ would pay to see a T feller street fight.
Hey,
well,
LJ, if you got WhatsApp, let me know and I'll send you the videos.
We're talking about butt cheeks and balls flying everywhere.
It was a spectacle. It was a carnival.
It was a circus. I mean,
one of them was trying to pull the other one's skirt down. Right? Were they fighting over duct tape?
I don't know what they could have possibly been fighting for, but they were a slapping and a pawing and a pulling
and one of them came out with a belt and started whipping the other one. It was almost like we were watching a Las Vegas show.
It was it was kind of crazy.
It's pretty entertaining. It was. My mom's the one that called me and was like, "Have you seen that fight?" And I'm like, she's like, I just want you to laugh. It's so funny. And she sent it to me, and it did not disappoint, y'all. I just call him.
It was definitely. You know what?
Yes, Jerry Springer nickel, exactly.
I'm telling you, when that other fella went after that other guy with the belt, I don't think it phased him very much. I think it probably got him excited.
The funniest part about it was the comments. The comments were like, I might can show it. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Y'all want to see it? Yes or no?
See if you can pull it up full screen. I wish I had the software where I could do screen share, but I can't.
Can y'all see that? Those are all men, by the way.
Right there. Hold it right there.
Meanwhile, my pancake's burning. See, look, it's like trying to...
That's a room full of dudes.
It's a room full of penises. Can I say penis on here, y'all?
Keep showing it.
Hold on, baby. That was the end of it. It was just re-showing it. Okay. Let me show y'all the other part of it. Is everybody seeing it?
Yeah, I guess they're seeing it.
Okay, here's the next one, y'all.
We're so low tech, we don't even know how to. We're so low tech, we don't even know how to.
This is where she whips shim, whatever you want to call it, she whips the other one with the belt.
We're so low tech, we don't even know how to properly show a tranny fight.
Do y'all see that?
Hold it more still.
And then that other one gets pepper sprayed by the that gets pepper sprayed by the
There you go.
There you go, LJ. Look at the end. Look at the ghetto wonderful place we live in. Woohoo! Look at that. Is everybody entertained? Hair pull, yeah, they were just pulling hair. What did I just join, Chick Stacker? Hi, Chick. Nice
Hi,
to
Chick.
see you, buddy. Welcome to the
That's Odessa
crazy
for
room.
you. That's Odessa.
That's Odessa for you. I'm telling y'all.
Yep. Okay, so y'all heard the story last weekend about how me and Miss West Texas met, right? And and it was, yeah, so
Right.
there was several that were on there too, and they were like, I'm a dude, but at least they would come right out and say, I'm a dude.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to get killed, murdered. That's how you get murdered.
Angela.
Oh, shit. I forget. I'm sorry. Unalived. That's how you get unalived. I forget. I'm sorry. Anyway, y'all, the comments are what's the best part of this. That's a bunch of dudes in crop top skirts and romper. What in God's creation is going on here? What in the they, them is going on? What in the LGBTQ is going on here? You can't say that either?
YouTube's gonna burn this fucking
Dude,
channel down.
Jesus. I'm not talking anymore. Can't say anything. It's not even cool. That's not cool. You can't
That
say.
isn't cool, but
I mean, that's not cool. You can't say anything. Like, even if you're not even talking crap, you can't say it.
No. Anyways, that's a good. I mean, that's a great eventful night here in Odessa.
Look at those two freaks getting down on the dance floor. There's really some really funny ones. Somebody put, "Why do I have to be from here?" Ooh, this one looks pretty. Look at that. You like that butt better?
Oh, that I don't know. It looks kind of wrinkly.
Well, it's got cellulite. Deal with it. She's still
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
taste.
I'm sure that stuff happens in other
She's still gonna
places
taste
too, but
yummy.
it's just it's crazy because when I first moved to Texas, back to Texas, it was like a huge culture shock for me.
Let me tell y'all something. Mr. West Texas was not fond of Texas when he first moved here. He was a stuck-up Oregon person that thought that he was too good for this crap hole place, and you were. And he finally came around and was like, oh, okay, Texas isn't so bad. And now he loves Texas. But he got on my nerves when we first met, talking about how amazing Oregon is all the time. That's all he talked about was Oregon. And I'm like, why don't you just move back, you know?
We should.
I didn't say we.
We should. We can go over there and
I can't.
live
We can't.
close
Well,
to CS.
then how are we gonna? Okay, then how are we gonna be West Texas stackers? We're not. We won't be West Texas stackers anymore. What makes us unique is that we're West Texas stackers.
We just have to do our name change.
No,
Name change.
I'm not changing it. Texas bred, Texas born, Texas, Texas everything.
You bleed for the Lone Star State.
I bleed for Lone Star State.
Checks, that would be cool, except for we would be living in Eastern Oregon.
I hope so, LJ. I mean, I really hope so. That's right, Chet. We have to tell him. Tell him, Chet. You're right about that. It just doesn't flow. Mr. and Mrs. West Oregon
East,
Stacker.
it would be Eastern Oregon.
East Oregon Stacker. No. No. Not, no, don't get me wrong. I know Oregon is gorgeous and I would love to go visit. I just don't think I'd want to live there.
Rodeos every weekend during the
Can I
summertime.
get my nails done? They look so ugly when I'm like cooking and stuff and showing them on the camera.
I tell you, you want your nails done? Go get your nails done.
I am. I'm going to
You're
go get them
going to
done
need to
this
start
week.
showing them more on the camera.
The next time y'all see my hands, they're going to have pretty nails.
Would you rather have pretty nails or another 10th ounce gold coin?
I can get both.
I don't know. Tips ain't been being that good on the old Pizza Hut.
Well, you better work it.
I better work it. You think I get better tips in a leather skirt?
You better work it. You better offer pizza and something else.
Oh, geez, that's horrible.
I'm just kidding.
You're horrible. You're getting carried away now.
I'm joking. That was so a joke, y'all. Please don't take that serious.
Shaking my butt for tips. At
Just
the
shake
Pizza
it,
Hut.
yeah, just shake it.
LJ says take the gold. See?
Hold on, LJ. But what if we could what if I could pay for my nails, and you could pay for the gold? How does that sound?
You're a stay-at-home mom. How are you gonna pay for your nails?
I got money. You don't think I haven't been secretly saving all these years?
You have?
Yes, honey?
Can I sit there?
Yes, baby. Will you make her a plate?
Thank you.
Here, give me a plate, baby. Give me a plate. No. Down below. Tell everybody what happened to you last night. Tell them the story.
What story?
Really, Bellows? No, I don't know who that person is. I'll have to check him out.
Oh, she does the races. I believe she does the races.
The only one I know is Stack Ann.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last
Do you
night.
want me to turn it towards you now?
So last.
Nobody wants to look at a
Empty pan.
empty pan.
Here. Duck. Go duck down
Listen
over
to
there.
check. Listen to check.
Turn that off. We'll put that over there.
Hold on. Why can't you turn around that way?
Are you still gonna be right here?
Well, I'm making them plates.
Just do it over here.
I can't. I gotta go get the sausage and stuff. For the price of Miss Chick's monthly hair and nails, I could probably buy 1/10 ounce gold, but that argument doesn't work in my household. Yep, well, I don't get my hair done. I don't get my nails done. I'm pretty much I'm not I need the best of everything. And you know that.
Yeah, I do know
I
that.
got very lucky, and I don't spend money on nails. I don't spend money on hair. I put everyone else before me, honestly, when it comes to neglect. That's why my hands look like that. That's why my nails are ugly, because
What do you mean? I bought you a jar of that working hands stuff.
that's not nail stuff.
But it softens it.
Yeah, and look how it worked.
It works good, huh?
Yeah.
Well, don't say I don't ever think about your hands.
Baby, I was saying me. I neglect myself for others.
What's that stuff called, anyways?
What?
That jar of stuff.
I
that
don't
got
remember.
You,
I can't even find it anymore.
You can't find it
Mm-mm,
anymore?
it's
I thought it was
gone.
on your side of the bed.
It was. Anyway, check. Yeah, he's pretty lucky in that aspect. because I'm not high maintenance, and I do like designer purses though. Sausage? Do you want butter on it or just syrup?
Butter and syrup.
Give me the spray butter.
Oh.
I know, but just for today. Give me the syrup, baby. Kids, breakfast. Ding, 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 breakfast bell. Hi, Mandy's Candy.
Mandy's Candy, good morning.
How are you, dear? You almost.
Just dripping syrup everywhere. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
I kind of got it carried away. Ooh. Give me some more plates, please. Thank you, Mandy. You're so sweet.
Y'all can talk if you want. Just
You don't have to be.
Maddie.
You want 1 or 2 pancakes? Dos. Do you like butter on it, Kins?
No, thank you.
No butter, just syrup.
Yes, ma'am.
I tried to counter the claim. Herman, we don't have any. We do have maple syrup, huh?
That's
You
funny.
got that big
Chick.
old bottle of organic maple syrup.
Chick, I thought you were young.
He is young. We're all young.
I mean, but I thought Chick was like in his 20s for some reason.
You know,
Or I'm sorry, I'm putting the syrup on it for you. You can put as much as you want. Here, give her the rest.
who?
Ken.
2, 1 or 2?
1.
And bacon? 1?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want no hash browns?
Hash browns 2?
Yes, sir.
I knew I should have made that other bag of hash browns.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Plenty for the kids. I don't need any.
Thank you so much.
Oh, was I? You know, I don't think that this silver and gold stacking community. I don't think there's anybody younger than.
Mandy's Candy. You get your hair and nails done?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Then.
Are you like low maintenance like me?
Honestly, we're probably some of the younger ones in the community. You know that?
I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people are younger than us.
No, we're
Young at heart. Yes, sir. That's all that matters.
We're fairly young for the community.
Oh.
I think probably
Well, who isn't Constitutional young?
he's in his 40s too.
Oh, he is? Well, I'll be danged. Danged. Damned.
Darn.
Darned. I'll be darned. Good one. Dee Marie, I am 30 years old.
What?
I am. In my head.
In your head? Yeah.
I'm 42.
And I'll be 47.
Herman, how old are you, dear? Aren't you like in your 30s?
Mark Samuelson, good
Hi,
morning.
Mark.
Hi, Mark. Don't you just love, like, I mean, we do this most every Sunday, and I love seeing everybody.
Yay,
you know?
Mandy, 42.
I love seeing everybody that comes in, the regulars,
too.
you know, and I love seeing the new people that come in.
Marie, you're funny. Herman, okay, yeah, you're just a year younger than moi.
I mean,
I don't know. I thought you were like 38, Herman, or something like that. You look young, Herman, for your age.
don't fill it up. Make that
You're
you
he's celebrating the 25th anniversary of his 30th birthday. That's a good one, Chuck.
So kind of make it even, okay?
How is it? Yeah. Are you getting her some juice, baby?
Wash the pan.
If there's not enough, we have other stuff to drink. So just get
wine,
Some
milk,
we
and
have
coffee.
we have champagne, milk, coffee, water, and I think there's sodas.
Everybody gets a little bit because there's not that much.
I don't know.
Well, Marie, you're always welcome here, sweetie.
We
welcome every. Ooh, shit! Why is that so hot still?
I just took it out of the oven,
Oh.
but it's not that hot.
Well, can you put it on the stove?
Well, I was making room for you right here. See? Guess it's not hot for me. I'm just trying to pick up a little bit.
There's only a little bit because thank you. But we all get a little bit.
Thank you. You too, sweetie. You have a good day and a blessed day.
Where's Maddie gonna sit?
That's right, Marie. That's right. I mean, Mandy. That's right.
Okay.
Have they seen you since your haircut?
A few people have. Yeah. Look at that. I want to grow it out again, but the boss says no way.
And he's talking about.
There I am,
boss,
everybody. I'm back again. Y'all like my shirt? I don't know if y'all can see that. I like my shirt.
Texas has freak.
No, I mean it just really it's not a young stacking silver and gold is not a young man's like. There's not very many
Priority.
young people that do this, you know. Most of the younger generations are crypto. They're the crypto guys, you know. It's weird. I do. That's what I've been told, that I do look way younger. I'll be 47 in a few days. That's scary.
It would not be the same with Oregon
yeah,
check.
yeah, it kind of wouldn't. So another funny story. I didn't get to tell my story. So last night I was doing a delivery, and the person put down. It was like a kind of like an office, some office buildings, and the person put down the address to the building, but they didn't put like what office suite it was in. And I tried calling the phone number, and nobody answered. So I went and did my next delivery, and on the way back, this dude calls me, and he's like, "Hey, I had a missed call from this number." And I'm like, "Well, it's, I'm with Pizza Hut. I'm trying to deliver your pizza, but you didn't put down the suite number, the building number, and I tried calling you, didn't answer the phone." And he's telling me that, "Oh, hey, sorry, I had my phone on silent. I didn't hear it ring, and I didn't get the text message." And he went ahead and told me where he was at, and I was like, "Okay, I know where that's at. I'll be there in a few minutes." And I guess he didn't expect me to get there quite as fast as I did, because when I walk in the door, he's got his back to the counter. It was some kind of a high stakes poker room, right? It's not really underground, but it's a high stakes poker room that he was in. And I walked in, and this guy is talking so much shit about that damn pizza delivery guy, and I said,
He said, "What a dumbass! He couldn't even find the place."
"Yeah, what a dumbass! He couldn't even find the place." And
you were right behind him.
I turned. I was standing there listening to it, and I said, "I'm right behind you." And he shut up in a hurry. Yeah, it was.
Mr. West Texas is a big guy. He's tall, and
then he tipped me $11.
People always think that Mr. West Texas is a cop for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not. I do the DOT inspections, the commercial DOT inspections here where I work my other job, and I do get that a lot. Like, "Were you prior?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And they said, "It's just something about the way you ask for registration and insurance." And I'm like, Not me. Thanks, Check. Happy early birthday.
Registration and
Well, I just kind of knock on the door and I say, registration and insurance, please.
registration and insurance, please. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. So it's funny because I do work with younger people at the Pizza Hut, and last night I was doing some dishes, and one of these other employees was trying to use Gen Z as a flex.
You were like, no,
I walked around the corner and I was like, I'm sorry, did I just hear somebody try to use Gen Z as a flex? And they were like, well, yeah, we're the. I was like, no. Just stop there. You're not going to win any argument with me about this because.
Yeah, my phone doesn't recognize me with my glasses on.
I literally. That whole thing about Gen X being feral and kicked out the door, that was me. Literally to the point where we would get me and my older brother would get a box of 22 shells each and get rushed out the door. And there was a lot of times our lunch that we would eat would be something that we would have caught. We would catch something and build a little fire and clean it and eat it outside for lunch.
Right, Herman? He does look like he's like.
La Migra?
Where'd LJ go? Is LJ gone? Where you be, LJ? Hi, Gabriel.
Good morning or afternoon.
Hooah.
Hoorah. There's differences. Hooyah is Army. Hoorah is Marine Corps. I don't know about Coast Guard and
Air Force.
Air Force.
Man, what do y'all think about? Isn't Space Force awesome?
What?
Space Force.
Space Force. I don't know.
Gabriel,
what does Space Force do?
I salute you and I appreciate your service. Thank you.
LJ's still here.
Okay, LJ, I just didn't know if you were still in the chat.
Okay. JK says,
hi, JK.
Navy says ahoy. I don't know if that has the same effect as hoorah.
Ahoy, maybe that's it.
I don't know if I can do it anymore. I think I'd embarrass myself. I used to have a pretty mean hoorah. I can't do my voice
LJ's
anymore.
a badass too, though, for real.
Jamie, actually, you know what? We probably do.
Oh, I'm sure we do, Jamie.
I mean, I'm sure we
had them before the border was even open. We had a bunch.
Yeah, I mean,
Chips Ahoy.
My wife and girlfriend like your videos. That's awesome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do they like Mr. West Texas?
Illegals. Yeah, we've had illegals here for.
Wait, so you have a wife and a girlfriend?
Checks.
Yeah.
It probably will be a while before we see any Space Force veterans in the civilian world. I'm not even sure, like, what a.
It's intelligence.
How would your fatigues or how would your camis look for Space Force? Like,
Let me show you. It's like a V. It looks like a. Hold on.
Like Ace Frehley, their
Space
uniforms.
Force logo.
No, not their logo. Their
no, it's like
uniforms.
A triangle, like a V,
I know what their logo looks like, but it looks like Star Trek. I'm talking about like their camis, their uniforms.
That's the logo right there.
Their uniforms. What do the Space Force uniforms look like? How do you camouflage yourself for outer space?
Here you go.
Okay, so I see a picture of somebody here, and with it would look to be like green woodland camis, digital woodland camis.
Okay, LJ.
I guess that just wouldn't. Oh, there it is. They're utility uniforms. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's your digital.
Well, I
Yeah, Mark, definitely Ace Frehley from Kiss. That's their uniforms, right? Space Force uniforms.
You know what? I salute any branch of the military, man. I salute you, Space Force.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing because I'm laughing because it just sounds silly to me. Space Force.
Hey, what do y'all think about this AI stuff, man?
I mean, Reagan's Star Wars program, that was during the height of the Cold War. And you know what? And I believe that they did something with that.
Guess
Like, I really believe that if there was ever another Fallout situation, I think that there's something out there in space that'll just shoot a laser beam and knock them out of the sky.
yeah, it's called the Rods of God, and it's real, and that's what took down the Rosetta Stone. I mean, the what are they called? Not the Rosetta Stone. Remember that and help me out, LJ. What was the name of that? I guess you could call it a monument.
The
That-
monoliths?
No, the monument that got destroyed. It had like all the deep state's plans on it. It was like in Georgia or something. LJ, you know what I'm talking about? I can't think of the name
That's
right
who
now.
you just said it.
What?
It's the stone that you're talking about.
Anyway, I think that they took it out with the laser. I think that the white hats shot a laser and boom, split it apart.
The Georgia Guidestones.
Georgia Guidestones. Thank you, LJ.
Oh, LJ.
That
You and
was
Miss
the
West
rods of
Texas
God.
are one of a kind.
LJ, the rods of God hit that, and like, it was telling them, y'all are done, baby.
I'm not as.
Okay, I want to say something real quick before I forget.
Say it.
So I was talking about AI. So I saw a TikTok yesterday of this company that has made an AI robot in like human-like skin, and it showed it hanging like where they were showing it move, and I mean that thing looked so human, like the body. It was terrifying. And I think before long they're gonna have robots that look so much like humans we won't even be able to tell it's a robot. That's what
Y'all younger folks do know that all this shit was foretold in the 80s, right?
Yeah, direct energy weapon. It's called the Rods of God.
Daryl? Y'all ever remember that movie, Daryl?
Mm-mm.
Y'all remember that movie,
Yes,
Daryl,
Daryl.
in the chat, right? Daryl? Real Genius with Val Kilmer.
Hey LJ, do you know Spanish?
I mean, this is all straight from the 80s.
Do you speak any Spanish, LJ?
God, that bacon's good.
I figured you did. Okay.
As long as it doesn't have a 500 ounces worth of silver in it, we're good.
I don't know. I just heard somebody saying it was the rod. They called it the Rods of God. Yeah, I figured you did. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool, LJ. I figured you knew Spanish.
So let's talk about. I mean, these '80s movies are coming to light now.
Yeah, they live. They live. Watch it. That's real. They're telling us. Ooh, someone wants to know if you have an OnlyFans.
I should, huh?
Should we? Should he?
I should.
Would you pay to watch?
Feet, like feet. Would that be something I could make money on? Feet. What?
Yes.
Don't give me any ideas. I'm always looking for a way to stack silver and
He's
gold.
always looking for a way to make a buck, so don't get him started on
Don't
that.
give me no ideas. Whatever adds to the stack, right?
Well, it's good to know. We got that in our back pocket.
Always. Got to pay the bills.
Got to pay the bill somehow. Feet stomping on pizza.
That's a great idea.
G-string. He already wears those, y'all.
Yeah.
He's got a cute little booty.
I need to start doing lunges though. I need to, everywhere I go, I need to do lunges. Like when I'm walking around
Camo G-string.
the grocery stores or Walmart, do lunges from the parking lot to the door and then down the produce aisle. Got to work those glutes. God dang, this bacon's good.
Quit eating it. You don't need it. You know how many carcinogens are in that?
Well, about as many as the air I
That's
breathe.
why do you think I don't feed the kid, make a big breakfast every morning like that?
I should have gotten some ribeyes, huh? If I'd have got better tips last night, I'd have got some ribeyes.
Well, go get some.
For dinner?
Yeah. Sorry, check. So we just, if we had to see it, y'all had to see it.
Have a good day, Chex. Have a great week.
Have a good day, honey.
LJ, they're finding out now. They're starting to do some more studies. They're saying that sodium, within.
They say bacon and sausage has a lot of carcinogens. They're nitrates.
They're doing studies that actually say that sodium isn't as bad for you.
Yeah, right. As they try to make.
Uh-huh.
They have us all confused. Up is down, down is up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as above, so below. They're bullshit. You know, we
That's
don't
a
talk
great
about LJ.
movie.
See, LJ, okay, think of it this way. LJ's in law enforcement, or was in
Bellows, have a great day.
Bye, Bellows.
Bye.
Have a good day.
See ya.
God bless. He's worked in law enforcement his career, and he is like agreeing with me on all this stuff. So he would know. Yes, you're right, LJ. Sea salt. Okay, nickel, Celtic sea salt. If you put a
Gulf of America sea salt.
You put a pinch on your tongue every day. It's supposed to do a lot of good things for you. It gives you nutrients that you need, and it also makes your skin look amazing.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea if I drink.
I think you should leave.
Time to day drink.
It's not time to day drink.
Well, if you look at animals in the wild, deer, elk, there's, they will actually search out natural salt licks, right?
I think you should leave. It's not very nice. Besides, we ain't got nothing to drink, honey. So
No.
we have some champagne, but I ain't popping that bottle. It was $30 until there's a special occasion.
God dang, high roller, $30
Right?
bottle.
That was supposed to be funny. It was a joke. Trump, but it's not a joke. It really was 30. Trump blocked because they won't say Gulf of America. So I heard, Nickel, that when you Googled it from the U.S., it would say Gulf of America. When you Googled it from Mexico, it would still say Gulf of Mexico. I don't know how true that is because I can't go to Mexico and Google it, but
We're 5 hours away. We could go to Mexico if we wanted.
yeah, that's true. I put out salt licks for cattle and the deer go to town on them. I
Mm,
bet.
good afternoon, LJ. That's what I'm getting at. You know, if it's animals will search out natural salt licks, and sodium can't be that bad for us.
Right.
I mean, as long as we're not everything within moderation.
You're from Brazil. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name and I don't want to butcher it. But welcome. Monkeys, yeah. I watch macaques all the time in the temples in Cambodia.
She's a macaque watcher.
I do. I constantly watch macaques. I like their the way they behave is so fascinating. Like these animals, I'm telling y'all, animals' consciousness is being raised. I'm telling y'all, they're getting smarter. And you know what's the second smartest animal? So humans are the first smartest creature on this earth. Dolphins are the second. Hi, Wiggle Sanchez. He says, hoorah.
Hoorah! That's
Oh.
hoorah, not
Hoorah.
hooyah. We're not tharmy here.
Hoorah. You wrote now on our channel.
Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank you, dear.
Brooklyn,
LJ,
hello.
you're so funny, LJ. Hi, Brooklyn. How are you, sweetie?
What a great day, isn't it?
What a great day today that the Lord has made. So be glad and rejoice in it.
Yes.
We're doing good. Just chilling, you know, having some brunch, I guess. Just had brunch.
Wiggles Sanchez says,
Yeah, they're so smart, Wiggle. Like, the people don't understand. Well, Brooklyn, I hope you subscribe. We appreciate
like
you
and
stopping
subscribe. We're just regular down to earth people. We're nothing special.
in. Yeah.
I guess we're special in our own
We're
minds.
still trying to figure out what we're doing here.
We'll never figure that out. we're just too we're how do you say?
Chilling, profiling.
Styling, profiling.
Oh,
Can you give me a bottle of water, please? Thank you. We're just crazies, but we're our own kind of crazy. So
Oh, thank you, baby. You're so sweet.
USMC, United States Marine Corps. Nickel, dolphins are smart. I mean, y'all remember that series back in the when was that? When was that series? Flipper. Y'all remember Flipper, right? Pigs are smart too, you know that?
Yeah, but dolphins are the smartest. And then elephants are very intelligent. They're highly intelligent elephants. I'm telling y'all, animals' consciousness is rising. I'm telling y'all, I think the planet's consciousness is rising.
It's a living thing. It has to.
Animals are getting smarter. You know what else? Cows.
Tastier?
Cows. I saw a video of a girl playing a guitar, and literally a cow was like dancing to the music. It was like moving its head. It was so adorable. Oh, thank you, Wiggle. You're
Newport,
awesome. We appreciate it.
Virginia.
Love it, love it. Welcome all. And Brooklyn, you as well. Thank you for joining us. What's everybody up to today? Anybody got any cool plans for their Sunday?
This is it.
Probably be making some videos later. Don't really have any big plans for today. Just chill at home. Russ.
Chico was smart but more stubborn.
Who's Chico? Oh, his dog. His dog? Was it his dog? Elephants? Yes, I've seen them. You live in Arizona? Whereabouts? Oh, I got some family over there in near Sedona. My son just moved back a year ago from Flagstaff. He graduated from NAU. And we go up there a lot to Camp Verde.
Oh my
You're
God.
from Tucson? Okay. Super bored, just got done watching Saved by the Bell. Oh my God, that's so funny that you say that. So on our Samsung TV, we have like that Samsung TV, and it's got a channel just for Saved by the Bell reruns. And I started watching it the other day, and I was like, at first I was like, this is so corny. And then
It is still so corny.
and then like kept watching, and I was like, man, this show's badass. It like brought back so many memories, and like I couldn't stop watching it. And then I started looking up the cast. Where are they now? And like,
Nickel, so Miss West Texas does have a question for you that she asked about the other night. And I don't think she remembers. I think she was half asleep. Why do you love women's basketball so much?
LJ Wright, poor guy. Oh, that's awesome, Mark. God bless you for that. Seinfeld. Yeah, Nico, I did ask that. I was just curious. Is it just because it's chicks, or you just like it? Did you used to be a referee or like something like that? Sanford and Son, yep.
I love Sanford and Son.
Yeah, that Screech, man. He
Old Red Fox, he used to say, "You big dummy."
he did not have, yeah, I remember that. I remember that show. He really did get the crappy end of the stick, didn't he? Bless his heart.
I got a piece of bacon stuck in my teeth. Don't mind me.
That's what was making me sad about watching it, because I was like, oh, he's like, everybody's still alive, but like, not him.
So Nickel says that the reason why he likes women's basketball so much is they play it like men used to. More loyal.
I see. Okay, yeah, cool. That's
cool.
cool.
I guess I could understand that, and I could understand the game has changed. I mean, they're when you used to watch Spud Webb slam dunk the ball, it was not it was more impressive. When you watch somebody that's 6'7" dunk on a 10-foot rim. I think it's 10 foot in the pros still. I don't know. And it's just not as an impress. It's not. I'm not impressed. It's not impressive to watch somebody that can literally stand flat-footed and touch the rim, dunk a ball. Like, okay, you had to jump a 2 inches.
Plus, LeBron said, "Ain't no party like a blank party." Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ain't no party like a DD party.
I think you can say Diddy.
Oh, okay. Can we say that sentence though?
But ain't no party like a Diddy party? I don't know. But
Bread and circus. Yeah.
No defense in the NBA. I don't know. It's just hey, you know what?
LJ, I'm with you on that, brother.
If Jordan was 6'3", and look at some of the dunks he pulled off. And I don't care what anybody says. Jordan is the GOAT. He always will be. He's.
I have a theory.
It's not LeBron. It's not Kobe.
I have a theory that Kobe was a sacrifice.
You know what? I don't really find much entertainment in sports anymore either. It's just
no, but
not the
MMA
same.
is still pretty badass, and most of those MMA guys, they always thank God and Jesus, and like,
yeah,
I love that. I love that about MMA fighters. They're always like, all glory goes to God, and like, my Lord and Savior's Jesus Christ. I love that. You don't ever hear football players saying that, or
you do.
Well, some, yeah, but you don't. It's not real common in those sports.
Now, I would have loved it
MMA
if
Israel.
UFC would have stayed like it was in the beginning. You probably never watched it in the beginning, but
Wrestling?
no, MMA,
Oh, MMA.
UFC. Now, I love the PBR, and I don't watch it as much.
My little brother loves MMA. He's really into it.
Now, it's
Riley can box. Have you ever seen him? My son, my 13-year-old, my brother taught him how to box, and like that kid, like he has a natural talent for it. So I don't know. I've been thinking about seeing if he wants to.
back when there was no weight classes. There was in UFC no weight class. It was a
Yeah, they do, Nickel.
it was a tournament, so it wasn't a one and done. It was, you know, it was just here it is. You fight till you lose. That's how it should be still. An actual
Rodeo, you love that bull riding stuff.
That's awesome, LJ.
That's cute,
I
LJ.
wanted to get the girls to do that.
I love that. Yeah, he did. He mentioned that before, but we just don't have stuff like that in this area.
There's a rodeo this weekend.
No, but do they have where kids can ride the sheep? I've never seen that here.
Yes,
Here?
yes.
Well, why don't you get the girls into it then?
They do. They have that here because there's only like 2 rodeos a year here in Odessa, which is beyond me as to how that could possibly be.
I like bowling, Nickel.
I love rodeos. That's why I loved Oregon. That's why I love Oregon so much. During the summertime in Oregon, there is a rodeo every weekend.
LJ, I think that's so cute.
All summer long, there's a rodeo in Oregon.
Well, remember when we were in Gonzales, they had them all the time?
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I do.
I don't, because those weren't they were just like timed events. They weren't like sanctioned PRCA rodeos.
Hate NASCAR? Yeah, that's probably been.
I'm not a huge NASCAR fan. They cut the horns off now. Not on all the bulls, I don't think. I guess I didn't hear that he was put in charge of certain White House staff.
I haven't heard that either,
I haven't heard that.
I mean, I don't, as long as his intentions are good and he's working for us, then I don't have a problem with it. But I don't know if his motives seem to be good, but like, I don't know. I can't say for certain.
I think that there's certain sectors of the the defense that he shouldn't have access to.
I think he's doing an awesome job uncovering all that stuff.
But I mean, you gotta say, with his technology and his the stuff he's coming out with, it's more geared towards our military anyways. I would rather trust a fighter jet with Elon Musk technology in it than a fighter jet with Chinese computer parts in it. I mean, you think about it, right? We get all our computer components come from China, and we put them into our military equipment. So if we ever went to war with China, what would they have to do? They'd just press a button and shut everything down.
Well, the CCP, not China. The CCP.
Let's say, okay.
It's not the same.
Well, I guess I just don't believe that. I don't believe that he gave him access to the presidential checkbook. I mean, he's the richest man in the world. I don't think he needs a checkbook for anything. Nickel, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that he wants to cut military 50%. I heard he did fire a general in the Pentagon.
I haven't heard
but that's nothing new. They've all done that. LJ, I believe that.
I don't know. I think that we're not, I don't think we're seeing reality for what it is, y'all.
Well, Pedro, good luck, buddy. I mean, you know what? The I've had friends that I was in with that retired a little bit early and got out because of how woke the Marine Corps was getting. I literally this friend of mine, he stayed in after I got out, and I say friend now, but at the time he was a subordinate to me. He was in my squad, and he was a problem child, and he stayed in and was going to make a career out of it. And he messaged me on Facebook and said, if you would have stayed in, you would have probably been sent to Leavenworth. And I said, why is that? And he's like, because the way you were with us would have never, it would have never worked. You would have been in trouble all the time. Because I was
They do, John. They do.
Hardcore.
They need to audit all of it, and they need to arrest these politicians that have been taking kickbacks and taking money from us.
KYH. We were just talking about young stackers, right? The youngest stackers in the community. KYH is a young stacker from the UK.
KYH, you're so smart. You're smart. Yeah, John, I feel the same way. Everybody does, I think.
Yeah, Wiggles. Leavenworth is a federal prison, and it's usually they got a lot of
I think they're
military personnel that do prison sentences there.
I think that they're sending reporters down to Gitmo. I think they're really getting ready down at Gitmo. They've built onto it, and I think that it's not going to hold just immigrants. I think it's going to start holding some people that need to be held accountable.
Not necessarily, not just crimes, regular crimes. People that have done, people that were serving and are enlisted, and
Yep, Black Rock, State Street, all of those. They're all deep state. What are you talking about, monkey juice? What are you talking about? I do too, KYH.
yeah, John, it's not a war crime if it's the first time.
Well, I think he's doing a great job. I do. I think he's an amazing president. I think he's doing a good job, and let's just sit up.
You know, I think
buckle up.
I think he's at some point you got to look at it from down the middle. Okay, neither side has been for decades. Neither side has been doing the right thing. You know, and they're always fighting amongst each other, and it's no longer a for the people when there's two sides, right? So it's the lesser of two evils.
Well, that's how they divide us, though.
Yeah.
You
Now
know what I mean?
there was a the green haired college chick that works at the Pizza Hut. You know what I'm talking about, right? She did say something that made perfect sense when I asked her. I said, "What do you think about Trump?" And she says, "I don't know. He seems to be doing good." She says, but she feels her opinion that nobody over the age of 70 should be president. And that kind of makes sense. You know?
I mean, who cares how old they are as long as they're doing a good job?
Well,
Trump's in very good health.
But like Nancy Pelosi or Schumer or McConnell.
Well, yeah, there needs to be term limits in Congress.
Well, what would term limits mean? Term limits would mean to keep them from getting to be a certain age in there.
No, to keep them from being in office till they die. That's what it does. So, I don't know. Love yourself, ex Fedora. Just love yourself. Yeah.
Robert, John, yeah, exactly. Term limits, yeah. Term limits, and seriously, no more presidents over the age of 70.
Yeah, OJ, I feel that too. Some people even believe he's going to be the last president. That's a theory out there. They do need term limits, Nickel. Of course not.
No, definitely not.
And they're scumbags. They're scumbags.
They are. Both sides. We got to call it down
Oh
the
yeah,
middle.
we got a bunch of rhinos.
You got to call it down the middle. They're all in it for their self interest, and that's it.
Rhinos and just scumbags, dude.
Nickel, exactly. They're not going to vote themselves out of a race.
I do, KYH. I do. I think he's very well protected, and I think he's got the hand of God on him. I mean, how else can you explain what happened?
I think he'll survive, but I don't think he's the savior to this country.
I mean, he's not the savior. Like, he's not a savior. We have to step up and do what we can to make. Everybody needs to step up. You know, we can't just depend on man. You know,
there can't be no more T's fighting in the parking lot.
Exactly.
We got to all come together.
We need to get rid of that. Term limits and voter ID. Yep. Exactly, LJ. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. It's up to us. At the end of the day, Trump is a major player in transitioning the world, and I mean the world, not just our country. But it's up to us to change. You know, we have to understand that all they've done is tried to divide us.
Yeah.
He will.
I don't know who the George Droid is situation. I haven't heard of that.
The what? Who put that?
Adolf Hitler put that.
I can't see that person.
You can't see Adolf Hitler?
Mm-mm.
Maybe it's his name. What? Yeah, Sanchez. What if the world just came together and worked for the greater good? What if we had smaller government, less government in our lives?
Well, that's the whole idea. You know, we should not be told what to do. What makes this person able to just tell us what we're gonna do? Like how are they? Who gives them the authority?
Well,
You know?
and the thing is that we vote them in, and then they get their own authority. They take that authority that we hand to them, and they forget that we are really the authority.
You are all sovereign beings. You all deserve to be on this planet as much as anybody else. And you know, we need to start seeing that more.
Doge equals smaller government.
No, my laptop's about to die.
Use mine. What?
I'm not gonna sit here and complain about anything they're doing right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not either.
I don't have a problem with any of it. And Wiggle, you're right. World was.
You know,
we need to work together for the greater good.
This $5,000 that this $5K they're talking about giving out to everybody.
Lawrence, yes.
I don't think that they should hand out 5,000 to everybody.
Lawrence, yes, I do. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
You know, keep the 5K, and that's it. You know, otherwise it's going to turn into like another stimulus check. And let's face it, during that time, those stimulus checks, they were not a
Exactly, Lawrence.
I
But
don't think they
listen,
benefited anybody.
okay, so what if they do find all this money that was stolen and they have it? They shouldn't give it back to the people?
They're not they're gonna find it, but they're not gonna get it back.
It would. That's true.
They're gonna find out where it went, but they're not gonna get it back. It's not like they're gonna say, "Oh, okay, we still have it here. You can have it
But
back.
like
Give
in
it out to
US
the people."
USAID, what they did was they found accounts with money in them put aside for these certain stupid things. So yes, they are finding some of the money, you know what I mean, and taking it back. So what I'm asking is, you don't think that they should disperse it back to the people that it was stolen from? You don't think they should do that? I'm asking honestly.
If they actually get the physical money back, and I guess it wouldn't be physical, it'd be digital, right? If they actually get the physical money back, then sure, hand it out.
Vets do need it.
Vets need it.
No,
Homeless
wiggle.
vets need it. The VA needs to be just wiped clean, and start. They need to start all over with the VA. Social Security.
Vets have had it so bad though. They've been treated so badly, and what I like
Vets
about
have been treated badly.
what I
I
like
know.
about Trump is Trump wants to put them first. And
Yeah.
nobody can argue with that.
See, John says he don't see them getting the money back. Neptune Red is a hater. But that's okay. Because one thing about me is even haters get to have their say on my channel.
Yeah, you know what? It's free speech.
Free speech.
You feel how you feel. And that's okay.
Now to that point about vets is,
But why should we, Mark, quick question, sorry. Mark, why should we pay back debt that we don't owe? You know what I mean? Like, that's our money, right? Why should we have to pay back debt that's not ours? That's what I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, why they would try to make us pay back debt that's not even our, like, as a country, it's all our money, right? It's all taxpayer money, right?
Yeah.
Majority of it. So
if
like,
you're working and paying taxes, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Neptune. What do you mean hearsay? I don't. What's hearsay?
The bread man. Boy, that's the truest statement of the day right there.
So Wiggle, like, you know how like Elon's going, like he just went through USAID and found like all this taxpayer money that was going to stupid crap like condoms for ISIS and stuff like that. Hamas. Well, we're talking about that money, like all the money that's been stolen from us from the government. Servicemen, they could just get more than that. But yeah, they should. You know, they should get any kind of help they need. But yet they're treated so terribly.
You know, Neptune, I don't believe everything that comes out of the richest man in the world's mouth. But, you know, on that point is, why would the richest man in the world need my money? He's already the richest man in the world.
What I'm telling y'all is Elon's motives are not monetary. Like, he doesn't have money, you know, he's not. See what I just did? Did you hear that? Like,
keep going.
Sorry, just like felt weird. Anyway, so Elon's motive isn't motivated by, you know, money. Therefore, I don't see how he's I don't know. I just don't understand why people are so opposed to him.
I'm not very fond of him being in there, to tell you the truth.
So much stress on marriage.
But I think that it's beginning to be a not so bad thing.
There you go, LJ. Exactly. Fraud. How do you say that word? Vitiates the debt. The debt is held by private Western Central Bank. Rothschilds own the debt. We, the people, do not own the debt once the fraud is proven. Exactly.
Neptune Red, who said he needs $8 million a day?
What are you talking about, Neptune? That guy's the richest man in the world. He doesn't need any money.
It's kind of like he's well.
I'm fine with it too, John.
It's kind of like he's a third party auditor, right? It's kind of like it would you can't leave either side up to their own devices to audit themselves, right? Because they're going to come out with, no, we're good. Well, we're good, and you're going to get a biased audit.
So wiggle about that just real quick. So Elon, Elon does have a form of autism, probably Asperger's because he's a genius.
Did you say Asperger's?
Asperger's. That's what it's called. So anyway, it's not funny. It's a real
South Park.
It's a
when
real
Cartman
thing.
has Asperger's.
That is funny though. Okay, so that Hitler salute, the media did not show the whole thing. Like whoever was putting out those clips wasn't showing the whole thing. He had been going around and like touching his heart and telling everybody he loved them. I don't think it was a Hitler salute at all. I really don't. They do, like, people with autism do very odd movements, do odd things. And if you watch Elon and hear him talk, you can tell that, like he kind of like stutters a little bit.
LJ says Elon has ass boogers.
Asperger's. It's a form of autism. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, LJ. You're
no,
smart.
I mean, Neptune, I mean,
Hey, you know what, Neptune? Anything's got to be better than what we've had the last 4 years.
You want to talk about
anything.
Modern day slavery has been around. I mean, we're all slaves to the grind, right?
He is, Mark.
Slaves to the grind. And that's been going on way before Elon, way before Trump. We're all here grinding it out, paying taxes, and that's just the way it is, right? It's been like that for
millennia,
70 years already, and nothing's changed. And that's what we're getting at. It's
hi 210.
It hasn't gotten worse. It has gotten worse. The last 4 years it did get worse. We're just hoping that these next 4 years it might get a little bit easier on us.
Well, Neptune.
But it's not going to help if every time he tries to do so, some asshole federal judge from the middle of nowhere decides to put a block to whatever he's trying to do. Some no-name judge that doesn't know, nobody knows.
It can get a lot worse, but we can all agree it's been pretty bad. Not to the point where anybody's starving or anything like that, but it's been pretty dang bad. So I have hope for the future. I'm an optimist, and I always see the glass half full, and I have hope for the future, and I think everybody should. And he is a genius. Yes, he is. He is highly, highly intelligent. Probably more intelligent than Einstein.
It's funny, Neptune Red. I don't watch Fox News.
I do.
I don't watch any news.
But I can't. I'm not seeing all the comments.
Lawrence, we need a new approach to government.
Thank you, Lawrence. You couldn't have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself.
The old ways haven't worked in a long time.
Yeah.
But we're going on almost 3 hours here.
Yeah.
Miss West Texas is getting tired.
No, I'm not.
Right-wing news, however you get it, is millionaire news. You mean CNN's not? Let's Neptune Red. Let's take a look at CNN. Okay, let's take a look at this underage minor child that was wearing a mega hat there in Washington, D.C. When CNN broke that clip, I think we all remember y'all remember what I'm talking about, right? When CNN broke that clip, they made it look like this young man was in the face of a Native American screaming hateful, disrespectful stuff to this Native American, right? I mean, that's what CNN made it look like. Yeah.
Who went 7 hours the other day?
And
Nickel?
what did we find out about this when the actual whole clip, you know, came out? And you're talking about Fox News and Millionaire News. What did CNN do there? They made a minor child look like a complete bigot, racist, just the most evilest person that you could see because he was wearing a mega hat.
Breadman, you're so right. You just can't. Some people just never get it. KYH, gotta go get dinner.
We want to talk about history and see it's funny because you take everything that the Democrats have done or said about Trump, and it's always to cover up what they've done.
Name a poor Republican. I'll name you a poor Republican. Me, Neptune. I'm a poor Republican.
We'd all be rich if we'd have followed Pelosi's stock market
Yeah,
tips.
exactly. You know, all
Wouldn't
the
we?
Neptune, all the Democrats have gotten wealthy off of insider trading. You know, their salaries are about 250,000 a year, yet they're
Or
worth
less.
300 million. Like, tell me that's not. I mean, explain that to me, Neptune, please. Please do. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to have like just a conversation here. Like, I mean, how is that fair? Everybody gets
Sure.
a red pill. LJ,
Okay.
you're hilarious.
They all were. USMC. They all were draft dodgers.
Well, I mean, they're official, so like, I mean, they've got a high up position. Of course, they're gonna have money.
How come Biden didn't go to Nam?
Hi, Wesley. What up? AOC. I don't know how much that biatch is worth. Exactly. Barmaid to millionaire. I can't stand her. Oh, I can't stand her. Can't even watch her. Exactly. I know, LJ. We know this.
Neptune says AOC's net worth is 25K.
I'm about to find out.
Yeah. No, actually, no, I wouldn't.
What is her name? I don't even know her freaking name.
How about the billions of dollars that Kamala spent on her campaign trail to the likes of, goddamn, who's that nasty rapper that she had on there twerking?
What's loud enough talking about?
Do you know? Megan the Stallion or something like
Get
that?
out of here. Am I a...
Yeah, so what? Them trolls.
Bye. Bye loud enough. Bye.
Jeez.
You ain't loud enough no more.
Do you think Elon Musk bought Trump?
I will not say your name.
I don't know. I don't know if Elon bought Trump. I mean, Trump's a billionaire too.
Yeah, I don't think so. I didn't think so. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. We're just, you know what?
Yeah, Nickel. How much did Megan the Stallion get paid for joining their Kamala? Hold on a second. That was in the first time in 5th Marine Recon. What were you in? Bravo Company, 1st Battalion, 3rd Marines. That's where I was in. Was stationed in Kaneohe Bay.
Thank you, whoever took. Thank you, 210. You're awesome. I was fixing to do it myself. I did. I remember that, Bradman. I remember he did because they used to not like each other. And billionaires don't buy other billionaires. You're right.
Oprah got 1 million. Why would Oprah need 1 million?
Well, all those celebrities, first of all those celebrities were pretty much forced to do that, and a lot of them ruined their careers from it. Yep, Sue. He is pretty good, isn't he?
I can't say that. I mean, see, everybody thinks that, I'm not a mega Trumper.
I
I'm
am.
not a
MAGA.
MAGA. I'm not. I'm just not a MAGA guy.
Hyena Harris. Nickel.
I'm just Neptune Red make sure you listen to both sides, because neither side has a very good track record, in my opinion.
You know what? Let me tell y'all something. It could all be two sides, two sides of the same coin. Like they could be two feathers of the same bird. I don't know. All I know is that I have hope, and from what I've already seen being done, it gives me even more hope. Yeah, Trump never took a cent for being the president. You're right, LJ.
Sir Fishy, ask your question.
Ask away, Sir Fishy.
What, baby? What?
I just, there's if you want to divide people, go ahead and make two teams. There's the Libertarian Party, but that's not. I mean, that's a third team that's really like junior varsity.
Herman, you made Trump pours?
Oh, now Sue, I know. I mean, we were.
You do rock, Herman.
The oil field was the oil field here was booming his first term. I mean, we were going through such a boom. God, everybody was making money. I mean, everybody was making money.
You know what though? Mainstream media. Let me tell y'all something. MSM, including MSN. They are our number one enemy. They are the number one enemy. I'm telling y'all right now, and they need to be taken down. They lie like dogs all the time. You can't trust it. You can't trust anything you see on the news. I'm sorry.
Either news.
And Herman, I sure will, because I didn't know you were making those. I definitely will. On what is it on Instagram, Herman? Yeah, Sue, I agree. 210. You're lurking.
Man. I had something I was going to say, and I completely forgot.
Yeah. Most of us are, Sue. YouTube and okay, I'll go check them out.
Okay, now I know what I was going to say. I remember what I was going to say. Now we do have Facebooks. We do have a Facebook. Have y'all noticed or seen all the anti-Trump Republican stuff on Facebook?
LJ, you're so wise.
It's saturated. It's just saturated. Facebook is saturated with all this anti-Trump stuff again. I thought him and old Marky Boy had a meeting. I'm talking about, it's just, do you put French fries on your ketchup? I do.
Their ratings have dropped quite drastically. Who saw your Facebook?
I don't know.
Nickel, whose Facebook did you see?
Nickel might have saw ours. I don't know.
Did you see ours?
It is, Robert. It does seem to be back on the menu on Facebook, but right now it is like horrible towards anti-Trump stuff.
They do. They look like I think one of my daughters looks just like me. Like if you see a picture of me when I was little, you would think it was her. Did you see mine too, Nickel?
Yo, Midas touch. King Midas. Who could eat corn through a picket fence?
If you see my Nickel and you're on TikTok, I have a link on my Facebook where you can go to my TikTok. If you have TikTok, would you follow me, please?
Now, Sue, you're right. It's going to take a few years to get it back on track. Nothing's going to happen overnight.
Yeah, I don't get on Facebook. I do have one, but I have a. I mean, I don't ever get on it. I don't ever post anything anymore. I don't do social media that much. There's better things to do. Like live.
Neptune, look again. Do some research on that. Come at us with some numbers. The truth of it is both sides of the media, whichever way you want to lean to, are making a hell of a lot more money than anybody would like to admit.
Well, however you see reality is how reality's going to be. So if you think that reality right now sucks, it's going to keep sucking. You got to raise your vibration. You gotta start seeing stuff for what it is. You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Sal's ear.
Sorry, Sal's ear.
J-Mo,
That's very true.
Yeah, but Jamie was talking about me eating corn through a fence or something. I don't know.
It is, John. It's absolutely ridiculous. We live in a world of hate. You know, we kill each other. We, bash each other. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
We don't have any filters, do we?
I don't. I guess. I'm sorry. I can go away if you want. That's awesome, Sue.
Well, Sue, there's no such thing as was a Marine. But that's awesome. That's something to be proud of.
He is a Marine.
He is a Marine.
Hannity was, Nickel? I thought Hannity was a big old Trump.
We are fan. Definitely a 50-50 country, and that's wrong. I mean, it's
yeah. Well,
we shouldn't be a 50-50 country.
We should all respect each other's the way each other feels, and just like try to still get along and love each other, because the only way the world's going to change, and I hate to sound cliche, but the only way the world's going to change is if we start to love each other instead of hate each other. Thank you, LJ.
Matter in a wet hen.
Thank you. I just love LJ.
Boy, this J Ma has a lot of good old Southern sayings.
Who?
That J Ma. She sound matter in a wet hen.
I don't know who that is. Do you see that person on this?
Nope.
I'm not seeing all of your. Why do I not see all your comments?
I don't know.
Does anybody know why I'm not seeing all the comments? Can anybody tell me? Because I'm on our. This is your.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on. I'm on our.
Same thing.
That's so crazy.
Anyhow, everybody, as fun as it's been 3 hours, and.
Yeah, Breadman, I do too. Everybody's got
that's
one.
It, John.
Sue, you're awesome. Thank you. I hope that you join us again. I hope Breadman, you as well, John. I really had a good time talking to all of you. There's okay. Brown. I see J-Mom. Now I see it. Y'all are awesome.
Anyways, y'all have a good week. We're gonna jump on this. I'm gonna try to catch a nap.
Yes, Jay. Exactly. Spread love, not hate. Sovereignty, prosperity, love, peace, all of that. I'll send all of that to you guys.
We're a conservative family, but we're not.
I love X22. I will definitely listen to it. Thank you, LJ.
We're not
Bye, Nicole.
we're not against anybody.
Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that.
Hey, you know what?
Thank you, Breadman.
53, we love WWE.
53, yes.
God,
we do.
you know what? I'm more of the Attitude Era's fan. WWE was awesome back in the Attitude Era.
Basketball time.
Same thing when it was the Monday Night Wars, Monday Night Nitro and Monday Night Raw. Anyhow, that's a whole nother subject.
Nickel, it's cleaning time for me.
Yeah.
Gloria, hi. We're about
ready to jump off.
But man, we appreciate all of you. Thank you, Jay. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, LJ. Thank you.
There ain't no cotton around here, Jama. We're all pure dirt, oil patch.
Yep.
Yeah.
We live in the armpit of Texas, Jama.
Yep. She calls it the armpit of Texas. I call it the asshole of Texas, especially in the summertime. It's
you too, John.
That actually the asshole of hell is West Texas.
Oh, Sue, that makes me so happy to hear you say that. Thank you. I love all of you guys. You guys are all amazing. Even Neptune, everybody, even if y'all have a different opinion than ours, much love to you. Peace and prosperity.
Yep.
So, I hope that you join us again, even you, Neptune. I hope you join us again. It's good conversation. Love hearing other people's aspects. Even though we may not agree on certain things, I still love you here. I still love you for your opinion, and y'all are all amazing. LJ, you're the best, dude. You're like, man, me and you are like kindred spirits, dude. Telling you.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. Y'all have a great week. We are out.
God bless.
God bless. Semper Fi.
Hugs, hearts, and high fives.